This is not a bad way to start off the video at all. 4 servings of some pancake mix. This one has the blueberries in it, and I love how on the box it says, you know, 1 serving will make 3 to 4 pancakes. And I had 4 servings and only got 2 pancakes. I like to make gigantic pancakes when I make them. And then of course, I have 50 grams of some My Protein, and I'm also going to take a few of these omega-3s, probably 3 of them right now. And it's important to track the macros on those because yes, they do have calories and fat just like any other food. And I was sitting here watching my morning YouTube videos, and I have to give a shout out to Nick Wright. I didn't even know he was going to make this video, and I thought it was just me looking at things wrong and just didn't know what I was looking at. And he made a video from my channel, so I will link that out down below in the description. That is always greatly appreciated. A little bit later in the day, Paige just asked me to go to McAllister's, meet up with her on her lunch break. So I'm going to go straight from McAllister's to the gym. So I'm going to make my pre-workout really quick. And this is a Umoro 1 shaker bottle. If you've been watching my channel, I helped him out with the Kickstarter probably almost 2 years ago. And he has always sent me the latest version of the shaker bottle. I think this is the first one, this is the second one, and here is the third one. And obviously, as he's been making them, he has been improving the product. So if you don't know what this is, you've seen it on Max's channel and I think Christian Guzman's channel. But it's a shaker bottle that also doubles as a water bottle throughout the day. Right here is a little container where you put your powder, your creatine, your whey protein, your pre-workout, whatever. And then you're going to cap it off like this. And then this goes on top of the bottle that you screw on. And when you want to release your pre-workout or whatever, you press this red button on the top. It's really cool. I've shown it to you before, but he sent me this latest model, so I thought I would pass it on. Just left McAllister's, getting ready to take Paige back to work. She's going to do the honors of pressing the button on the Umoro 1. There it goes. So that's the idea behind it. I had water in it the whole time, and then you press the button, and my pre-workout is already in there. And all I have to do is just shake it up, and then you got your pre-workout good to go. So I'm going to drink this, take Paige back to work, and then I will catch you guys at the gym. I think I called you Badge.
Yeah.
Take Badge back to work.
Take Badge back to work.
Old Badger. How's it going, guys? It is Michael coming back with some more workout commentary, and we are starting this video with a flashback. Today is Friday at the time of me recording this. Flashback Friday right here. I don't know when you guys are going to watch this, probably on a Saturday. But look at this bench press form right here from mid-November, and here we are almost 2 months later, and I wanted to add this into the video to show you that there have been major improvements in my bench press. You guys might know I am really focusing on that lift, and honestly, looking at this right now, it just kind of makes me cringe. And here we are in present day, and I have 10 pounds less than what I was just doing in that flashback. And look how smooth it's moving. I'm using this weight as a warm-up now, as opposed to close to a working set. So today what I wanted to do was put 225 on the bar. And one of my goals that I had in my head for a long time was to hit 225 for 10 reps, since I have been rebuilding my bench press. And side note, if you missed my last video, it was breaking down my bench press step by step, the mistakes that I was making, and how I got to this level in just 2 months, making a couple minor changes to my form, and the video was really well received. So I thank you all for the support on that. Be sure to check it out. I'll link it at the end of this video. But here we go, 10 reps right here, and I had to be overly ambitious, and I went for this 11th rep right here. And thankfully, my buddy Gerald was there to spot me, and he actually did 225 also, and he did it for 20 reps. So he is much better than me on the bench press, but I haven't beat on the deadlift and squat. So it's been nice to have him there just to look at my form, see what I'm doing wrong, and that has really helped me to get to this point today. So here's another set from the side. And sometimes when the weight gets heavy, I do notice that my butt comes off the bench slightly, but it really isn't that bad unless I'm doing a major grinder like those last 2 reps right there. So 4 sets of bench. We ended up lowering the weight to 185 after and doing a set of paused bench. And another thing about that last video, in the comments, some people said that that bench press form that I'm doing now is only for powerlifters. And me, it kind of made me shake my head because my shoulders are so much more stable in that position. I'm pressing more weight, which is a great feeling, and my chest has never been as sore as it has been the last 2 months. I've made some major gains, not only on these dumbbell presses, but the bench press, as you guys saw. So my response to that is my shoulders are safer, and I feel my chest working so much more. And at the end of the day, that increased strength on the bench press will translate over to other hypertrophy movements like the dumbbell presses, which I've gotten strong there, and I'm not trying to lift with my ego there, but the weight I was doing is now too light, and I've bumped it up to 80s, constant tension, 8 to 12 reps, hypertrophy right there. So I will be gaining muscle while gaining strength at the same time. And don't be afraid to add in some accessory movements like flies. You're gonna see some pec decks coming up right here. And the hammer press, there's only 45 pounds on each side here. 2 sets of 15 tension, and I'm moving the weight with my pecs. That's the key. You can do both, no problem. So one thing that I wanted to talk about at the beginning of the commentary when I showed that flashback was progress, because that was progress right there. No, did it happen from one bench press workout to the next bench press workout? No, it took 2 months to do, and week by week, I looked at something I could improve, I worked on it. Next workout, I looked at something else I could improve and worked on it. And just when you do that little by little, week by week, that is when big changes take place over time. So you can't really get caught up in where you are right now, because I was so frustrated with my bench press form, but I just started to do some research, looked around, used all of these resources that we have as lifters in this day and age, and I found stuff that worked for me. And other things that I've started to add in that have translated over to the bench is bringing back the overhead press right here. Little nip slip action going on with the tank top. But I've been doing that, and also you're not gonna see it this workout, but some close grip bench presses. Today I just ended up doing some other movements, some rope extensions. You guys are gonna see here some decline cable skull crushers, which is one of my favorite exercises for the triceps. You don't really see this one done very often. So try this one out if you have not. And then I'll finish it off with 2 sets of single arm triceps extension. Great workout. I'm super happy with the progress, and I've got the horseshoe action going on. The only problem is I'm way too white to see it. You can kind of see it. If I had an Instagram filter, it would be popping. It would be on. Instagram makes everyone look better. 10 pounds of muscle, more shredded, everything. So if you guys enjoyed the video, give the video a like down below. Yes, you right there. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much for the support, guys. There will be that bench press tutorial and another one on the screen here in just a second, and I will talk to you next time.